Starting in child's pose, bring the knees together or wide, big toes touch, butt over heels, stretch the arms out, bow down. And just start to focus on the breath. Notice the inhale, notice the exhale. Scan the body, see what the body's telling you. And then once you have that in hand, just start to breathe, breathing in and breathing out. And then we're going to start to move. So find an inhale, lift the hips up. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Bring the knees underneath the hips. Tuck your toes. Find an inhale, lift the heart up. And exhale, round like cat, ribs to hips and chin to chest. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, round. Take 2 more. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, round. 1 more. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, round. Inhale, come to a neutral spine and step to a plank pose. And then hold your plank just for a bit. Turn the inner thighs up. Drop the knees if you want. Press the hands into the earth. Round the space between your shoulders. Take just a few more breaths here, breathing. And then when you're ready, shift back to down dog. In down dog, start to walk your dog out. Have your feet hip width or wider. Bend one knee, drive opposite heel towards the earth. And make sure your spine is long and straight. Now press your hands firmly into the earth so much that the palms of the knuckles lift up. And then turn your inner elbows forward. Your gaze is somewhere between your feet as you pedal your heels out. Take just a couple more breaths here. And then come to stillness. Go ahead and take your feet mat width apart. And shorten your down dog so your heels touch the earth. And then find an inhale, come up on tippy toes. And on the exhale, bend the knees a lot and squat. And then inhale, tippy toes. And then exhale, heels towards the earth. On the inhale, tippy toes. And exhale, bend the knees a lot. Inhale, tippy toes. And exhale, heels down. Let's do 1 more crouching down dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, tippy toes. And exhale, heels to earth. And then take your left hand to the middle of the mat. And take your right hand to your left ankle. And look up underneath that left armpit. And breathe here for 5. And a twist. 4. Now, if you want a little bit deeper, see if you can take that left heel. 1 more breath. And then come on out of it. Put the right hand where the left hand is. And then take the left hand to the right ankle and look up underneath the right armpit. Now, if you want, take the heel. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then go ahead and put the left hand down. Now, walk your hands to your feet. Walk your feet underneath your hips. Bend the knees. Inhale to stand. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold down. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, fold. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, halfway up, hands on the outside of your legs. And exhale, fold. 1 more time. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, fold. And then bend knees, press feet, inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to heart. And then just walk to the top of the mat, knowing instead of stepping or hopping to the top of the mat from down dog, you could always walk your hands to your feet, come all the way to stand, and walk forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold down. Inhale, halfway up. Plant the hands, step or hop to plank pose. Hold your plank pose again. Shift forward, round that space between your shoulders. Pull the pelvic floor in, the low ribs in. And just take a few breaths here, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Stay there. Breathe in, breathe out. And then when you're ready, down dog. We'll do 3 down dogs to planks. Inhale, roll out to plank pose. And exhale your downward facing dog. Inhale, roll out to plank. Look over your mat. On your exhale, down dog. Try to get heels down, but they don't have to. I just want you to try. And then inhale, roll out, because that'll just help you stretch the back of those legs a bit more. And then exhale back to down dog. So good. Big toes touch. Inhale, right toes high. Open the right hip. Stack the right hip over the left. Make some ankle circles with the right ankle and look under left armpit for your right foot, knowing you can put left knee down if you want. And then go the other way with ankle circles. And then pause and put right big toe down. Inhale, left toes high and open the hip. Stack left hip over right hip. Make some ankle circles. And then pause and go the other way. And then pause and put left big toe down. Inhale, right toes high. And then bring the right knee into the belly and hinge forward. Right foot, right thumb. And then tint the fingers. Pull the heart forward. Inhale. On the exhale, straighten the right leg. Lift right toes, nose to shin. And then inhale, bend the knee and open the heart. Now, if you want, you can put the left knee down. And on the exhale, straighten the leg. On the inhale, bend the knee and open the heart. And on the exhale, straighten the leg and fold. And two more. Inhale, open the heart. And then straighten that leg and fold. One more. Inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to stay. Straighten the leg. Walk the hands under the shoulders. They could be on blocks. On the exhale, fold down, nose to shin. And breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come on out of it. Bring the right knee over the right ankle. Walk the hands forward and bring your back foot to your front foot. Inhale, halfway up, long spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Tint the fingers, look up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway up. Plant the hands, step or hop to plank or chaturanga. So it could be a step or a hop to plank, or you could even hop to chaturanga, but keep the shoulders safe. And then lower all the way to the mat and go as slow as you can. Elbows hug the ribs. And then once you're there, untuck your toes and lift your knees up. Bring hands under shoulders, draw shoulders up, back, and down. Squeeze the shoulder tips together. On the inhale, lift the heart, baby cobra. And on the exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, lower down. Now one more. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, lower down. Now tuck your toes. We're going to push the plank, knees up or knees down. Inhale. Exhale, push the plank. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. 5 breaths. Pull shoulders from ears for 5. 4. Gaze is somewhere between your knees. 3, 2, 1. And then big toes touch. Inhale, left toes high. On the exhale, bring the left knee in, left foot, left thumb. Tint the fingers on either side of your left leg. You can use those blocks if you want. Right knee could go down. Find an inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, straighten the leg. Lift the toes, nose to shin. Inhale, bend and open. And on the exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, bend and open. And exhale, straighten and fold. Couple more. Inhale, bend and open. And exhale, straighten and fold. One more. Inhale, bend and open. And exhale, straighten and fold and stay. Walk the hands under the shoulders. Hands could be on blocks. Breathe. Keep the spine straight for 5. Bend left knee if you need to. Don't overstretch that hamstring. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring the left knee over the left ankle. Walk the hands forward. Bring back foot to the front foot. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Tint the fingers, look up. And exhale, hands to heart. Set an intention for your class. We are going to take a couple of sun salutations in just a moment. Let's go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway up. Plant the hands, step or hop to plank or chaturanga. And then take vinyasa if you want it. You can skip that vinyasa anytime you want. And just breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. Down dog, 5 breaths for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find an inhale, bend the knees, lift the hips. Exhale the air out. Then step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Tip the fingers, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway up. Plant the hands, step or hop to plank or chaturanga. And then take vinyasa if you want it. Skip the parts you don't want. You could go to child's pose or down dog. You could hold plank to build strength in your abs. Breathe in down dog for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more sun A. Find an inhale, bend the knees, lift the hips. Exhale the air out, then step or hop top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Tip the fingers, look up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway up. Plant the hands, step or hop to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good, you guys. Breathe, breathe, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, we're going to bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, the right toes high. We have 3 knee pulls. Put left knee down if you want. On the exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, point right toes back. Same tricep to the right. Bring it in. And then inhale, point it back. And then just do one more. Bring it in. And inhale, point it back. Now bring it straight down the middle, nose to knee. Press the floor away. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot, right thumb. Back foot flat, warrior 2. Front heel to back arch. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, warrior 2. Look over the third right finger. Good. Turn the right palm up. Inhale, reverse it. Left arm behind you, right arm over right ear. Reach through those right fingers. Lunge deeper in right knee. Your gaze is forward or up. One more breath. Inhale, lift both arms. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, forward, right elbow, right thigh. Left arm high, straighten right arm. If you want, left arm over left ear. So good for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reverse it again. Left arm behind you, right arm over right ear. Exhale here. Inhale, lift both arms. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale to plank. Take vinyasa if you want it. Skip it if not. Breathe in, breathe out. So good, you guys. Down dog. Take your 5 breaths here. Breathing in and breathing out. Big toes touch. Inhale, left toes high. We have 3 knee pulls. Right knee could go down. On the exhale, left knee, left tricep. Pause. Inhale, point it back. Exhale, same tricep. Pause. Inhale, point it back. Exhale, same tricep. Inhale, point it back. Exhale, straight down the middle, nose to knee. Dome the spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot, left thumb. Back foot flat, warrior 2. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, warrior 2. Look over third left finger. Turn left palm up. Inhale, reverse it. Right arm behind your back. Left arm over left ear. Reach through left fingers. Lunge deeper in left knee. Gaze is forward or up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale forward. Left elbow, left thigh, straighten left arm, right arm high. And if you want, bring right arm over right ear. Point through right fingers for 5. Gazes forward or up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reverse it. Right hand behind your back. Left arm over left ear. Exhale. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, plank. Take vinyasa if you want it. Skip it if not. Breathe in, breathe out. You guys are doing great. Downward facing. 5 breaths here. Pull shoulders from ears. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good, you guys. Now, go ahead and let's take side plank. Drop the knees if you want. Drop heels to the right. Right hand under right shoulder. Lift left arm high. So you can stack or stagger your feet. You could also lift the top leg. You could also take tree pose and bring the left foot to the right thigh and then lift the hips high. Your gaze can be forward or up. Breathing for 5. Right arm is strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to plank. You can keep the tree if you want, and exhale, and then put left foot next to right foot. Drop your heels to the left and lift the right arm high. Your left knee could go down. You could stack or stagger your feet, or you could lift the right toes high, or you take right foot to the left thigh and lift the hips. Gaze is forward or up. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to plank. You can keep the tree if you want, and exhale. And then inhale, right toes next to left. Take vinyasa if you want. Shift forward, lower down. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Breathing for 5. Pulling shoulders from ears. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to play. Bring big toes to touch. Inhale, right toes high. Bring the right knee in, right foot, right thumb. Keep the back foot up. Inhale. Or keep the back heel up. Inhale, lift the arms. So I'm going to show you how we're going to play. We'll practice together once. Exhale, open wide to the right. Look over right thumb. Inhale, lift the arms. On the exhale, bend right knee and lift the left foot up and bring the left knee in. And then find warrior 3. Hinge forward. Inhale, left toes down, lift the arms. So if you want, have a chair next to you on your right side to do all that with, okay? Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, open wide to the right, or just stay in the high lunge. Inhale, lift the arms. On the exhale, bring the left knee in. Right hand could be on a chair. On the inhale, warrior 3, left foot behind you. On the inhale, lift both arms, high lunge. That was 2. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, open to the right. Inhale, lift the arms and lift left knee. Exhale, warrior 3, biceps by ears. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open to the right. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, lift the knee. I got my breath wrong. It's okay. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale here. Inhale, high lunge. 1 more. Exhale, open to the right. Inhale, lift the arms, lift left knee. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, high lunge. Beautiful. Bring hands down on either side of right foot and drop the left knee. Walk the left knee back just a bit if you want. Untuck your left toes. We're going to stretch the left hip flexors. Walk hands to thighs. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, tilt towards the right. Gaze down towards the floor for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, take the arms forward. And then bind the hands behind you. Use towel or strap. Inhale, lift the heart. Open the heart for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, both hands down. Walk right foot to the edge of right mat. Bring both hands inside right foot for lizard. Walk the toes forward and turn the toes out. Stay here, bring elbows to the mat. This is rest. You're here for 5. Head could hang. Breathe in, breathe out, 4. One more breath. So good, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a hamstring stretch while we're here. Bring your hands to the mat. If the toes are turned out, turn the toes and the knee forward at the same time. And then lift the right toe. Shoot the right hip back. Draw the right hip back and left hip forward. And bring your hands under shoulders. Could be on blocks. Inhale. Exhale, fold. If you want, walk the arms more forward. Pulling shoulders from ears for 10 breaths. Breathing, bending that knee if you need to. Any variation you want here. Follow the breath. Go a bit deeper if you want for the last 3 breaths. We're going to go ahead and come on out of it. So inhale, bring the right knee over the right ankle. Tuck the back toe and lift the back knee. Bring the back foot to the front foot. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's go again. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway up. Plant the hands, step or hop to plank or chaturanga. And then inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Pulling shoulders from ears. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then big toes touch. Inhale, left toes high. Bring the left knee in, left foot, left thumb. On the inhale, float the arms up, high lunge. So we're going to play on this side. So if you want, have a chair or a wall on your left side. We'll practice. Inhale. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale, lift the arms. You could keep left hand on a chair or a wall. Bring the right knee in and up. On the exhale, warrior 3, biceps by ears. On the inhale, right toes down. Good. Okay, we're going to do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale, come on up, lift the right knee. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale, lift right knee. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale, lift right knee. Exhale, warrior 3. 1 more. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale, bring right knee in. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, right toes down. Good. Bring your hands to the earth. Walk the right knee back a bit. You're going to drop the right knee and then walk hands to thighs. We're going to stretch the front of the right leg. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, tilt towards the left floor. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, take the hands by your hips, bind the hands. Squeeze shoulder tips together. Inhale, lift the heart. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the arms. On the exhale, both hands inside left foot. Walk left foot to the edge of left mat. Maybe walk the toes up and turn the toes out, your lizard. Stay here, bring elbows down. Breathing for 5. You can untuck those right toes if you like. Find that breath. Last breath is here. And then when you're ready, bring hands to the mat. If left toes are turned out, turn left toes, left knee forward, same time, and then lift the left toes, shoot the left hip back. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders, use blocks if you want. Left hip back, right hip forward, inhale. Exhale, fold, nose to shin. Walk your hands forward if you want. You're here for 10 breaths, taking any variation of splits that you'd like. Bending left knee if you need to. Keeping the shoulders pulling from the ears. Good. Last 3 breaths, go a little bit deeper if you can. Coming out of it, find an inhale, bring left knee over left ankle. Tuck back toe, lift back knee, bring back foot to the front foot. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Tint the fingers, look up. And exhale, hands to heart. And I want you to just breathe here. Come back to that intention you set. We're going to do one more standing balance. We're going to play with crane pose. So use that wall or a chair if you need it. We're going to lift the right leg up. Take the arms up too. So left foot down. Lift right knee up. Lace your hands if you can, or have right hand on a wall or a chair. And bring that right knee up towards your right shoulder. Press your left foot down. Squeeze your left quad. Good. Keep the core engaged. Now, only if you want to. See if you can keep this right knee where it's at, but lift your hands to the sky. And then take your thumbs inside your palms. Wrap your fingers over your thumbs and then point your wrists up. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands. Bring hands to heart. Put right foot flat. Give the legs a little shake. Good job. Now, other side. So hand on a chair, left hand on a chair or left wall, right foot down. Lift left knee, right hand to that shin, maybe left hand too. Point left toe, lift the left knee towards the left shoulder, press right foot down, squeeze right quad, keep the core engaged. Good. Now, only if you want to, release the hands high. Thumbs inside the palms, fingers wrap over the thumbs, and the wrists point up for crane pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, bring hands to heart. Put left foot flat. Shake the legs. You guys did amazing. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway up. Feet are hip width. Peace fingers and thumbs take the big toes. Take the sit bones to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Nose to shins, elbows wide. Give the head a shake. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, halfway up. Go ahead and with your feet hip width, bend the knees. Shoot the arms forward like you're in skier pose. Now, reach the arms forward and hold skier for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the butt lower in skier pose. So just breathe. You might even come to yogi squat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then go ahead and come to sit. You can come to your butt without hands, but if you want to use hands, bring the hands behind you and just drop the butt down. And take your hands behind your thighs and lift your heart. Inhale, lift the arms. Let's do a little core. On the exhale, roll down slowly, round your back for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, the arms overhead. On the exhale, shoot all the way up and inhale. On the exhale, roll down slow for 3. Round the spine. 2, 1. Inhale, the arms overhead. Exhale, come all the way up, and then inhale. Exhale, round for 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale all the way up, and then inhale. Exhale, roll down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way up, and then inhale. On the exhale, we're not going to lay down. We're just going to round down to 3, 2. Don't lay down. Just go to that place. Bring hands to heart, and then twist over to the left and over to the right, and twist. Follow your breath. Find that sweet spot where you're working your core, but you're not going to fall down. So we want to keep the spine straight, and we're just twisting left and right. Find your breath. We're here for just a few more. Maybe go a bit deeper. Can you get that elbow a little bit further behind you? Let's do 5. Are you building some heat? 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale all the way down. So good. Bring hands behind your head. Walk the feet closer to your butt. We will bicycle just a bit. Bring the knees in. And then extend right leg, right shoulder, left knee. And then switch. And you're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then go ahead and come all the way down to your spine. Hands by your heels. Walk your hands underneath your butt. Make a diamond with index fingers and thumbs, and straighten your legs and flex your feet. We're going to keep the low back down, and we're going to use just our core to lift our heels to the sky, and then lower back down. You're here for 10. Nice controlled movement. 8, 7. Stay with it. 6, 5, 4. Come on. 3, 2. Last one. Put the butt down. Go ahead and put the feet down. We'll bridge, hands by heels. Inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, lift up. Now stay here, roll shoulders under back. Maybe lace your hands, place your fist into the mat. Lift the hips higher. Don't tuck your chin into your collarbone. Keep the back of the neck, that natural curve. Just lift the hips higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then go ahead and unroll the shoulders and lower all the way down slow, but first. 2 more times, bridge, or if you want, wheel, if it's in your practice, okay? Hands by heels. Tuck the tail. Inhale, lift the hips. Stay here or roll the shoulders under your back. Lace your hands, fists towards the earth. If you want, hands to low back, walk elbows in. Maybe lift the heels and walk the toes in. It's about as high as you're going to get without going into full wheel. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then go ahead and release the hands. Unroll the shoulders slowly, lower down butt first. Rest for 3, 2, 1. So go back into a bridge or maybe a restorative bridge. Put a brick underneath your butt. If you want wheel, take wheel, but only if you're strong enough to hold yourself up. If you're taking bridge, take hands by your heels. Inhale, lift the hips. Take any variation you want. If you want wheel, bring fingers towards your shoulders, and then take an inhale, and then lift all the way up. Straighten the arms, breathing wherever you are for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and tuck the chin, come down if you're in wheel. Bring the knees over your hip bones, arms wide. Drop legs left and right. Good. You can turn and look over your shoulders if you want. Do just a couple more to work that low back out. And then come to stillness, put the feet flat. Last time, drop legs to the left and to the right. Now, walk the feet back in line with your hips. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, come all the way up. So good, you guys. Now, let's take Pigeon here. Is Katie with me? I think Katie is. Right ankle over left thigh. She likes this one, so hopefully she's here. So we'll start with the twist, and then we'll hold the Pigeon here. So if you have a block, right ankle over left thigh, you could put your left hand on a block and see if you can take the right arm across the right arch of the foot. Now don't get your elbow. So stay with the forearm or the tricep, and then straighten that arm and look over the left shoulder. This is a great stretch for that space between your shoulders. You're here for 5. Use leverage to press the arm into that foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then inhale, come out of it if you want. And then turn your hands towards your butt, and then lift the heart. Flex your right foot. If you need a little bit more, pick your butt up, move it towards your left foot, and walk your hands in. Good. So you can do this and get that butt as close to that foot as your right hip will allow you to. Try not to hunch your shoulders to your ears. So draw the shoulders back, lift the sternum, and just breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to do something kind of funky. I want you to come down to your elbows and then lay the spine down, and then slide the right thigh over the left thigh and bring the knees in. We're going to take hands to the knees, shins, ankles, or pinky toe edges of feet. And we're going to really stretch that right glute. So stay here. I like to rock a little side to side. You can be still or you can rock, whatever feels good. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now, go ahead and just straighten the legs. Take the toes to the wall behind you. Try to get your sacrum towards the earth, and then take the toes a little bit more towards the wall behind you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then go ahead and release. Cross the ankles, rock to sit. And we go to the other side. So put the right foot down and bring the left ankle over the right thigh. And then you can put a block under your right hand behind you, or put your right hand on the floor and take your left forearm across that left arch, or bend the elbow. See if you can get the tricep there. And then you use leverage and look over that right shoulder. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then go ahead and come on out of it. Bring your left hand behind you. Turn your fingers towards your butt. And if you need a little bit more stretch, lift that butt up. Move it towards that right heel. Keep that sternum lifting. Pulling shoulders away from your ears. And just breathing here. You should feel the stretch in your left hip. You want to keep the sternum up. Stay with the breath, inhaling. Exhaling longer than the inhale. Good job. Just a couple more breaths. Now we're going to do that little funky thing. We're going to bring elbows to the mat. And then come all the way down to our spine. Slide the left thigh over the right thigh, bring the knees in. Hands to knees, shins, ankles, or pinky toe edges of feet. And then take the toes to the wall behind you, and you should feel a big stretch in that left hip. And then the left glute. Breathing for 5. Now go ahead and just straighten the legs. Keep the sacrum towards the earth, but take your toes to the wall behind your head. And breathe here. Now we're going to go ahead and uncross the legs. Stay on your back. Take the legs wide. Peace fingers and thumbs. Take the big toes, or your hands could take the back of your legs. And we're just going to stretch those inner thighs. Breathe in, breathe out. Elbows towards the earth. Option to stay here or play with plow or shoulder stand, your choice. So you could stay here, or you could even release the hands and just have the legs high and wide. You could put a block underneath your butt if you want. Now if you want plow or shoulder stand, bend the knees and then bring your hands to your low back. So you're going to lift the hips up and walk the elbows in. Do not move your neck. Don't look at me. You're going to keep that curve in your neck, and you might take toes towards the earth. And if they don't touch, if your toes don't touch, keep your hands at low back. But if your toes touch, hands to the earth. You might even try to straighten those legs and get a little bit more stretch in the back of those hamstrings. Breathe. We want a river to flow underneath our neck, so we're going to keep that natural curve in the neck. Breathing for 5. Any variation here, feel free to take it. Those of you who want some shoulder stand, bring hands to low back and float the toes up. And just breathe. I like to maybe have a little bend here in the hips so the neck does not flatten against the earth. Ideally, you'll have blankets underneath your shoulders. When you're here, don't move your head. Don't look at me. Breathe. You got to be very careful with your neck. So keep that natural curve in the neck. 3, 2, 1. And then if you'd like, you can take the knees to the ears. That's a nice little back stretch here. Slowly coming out of it, hands to the earth, roll the butt towards the floor. And take the feet in front of the hips. Spread the arms wide, palms up, take an inhale and an exhale. Next inhale, lift the hips, scoot 1 inch to the right and drop the knees to the left. Bringing the right knee in, left hand outside the right thigh, even moving left shoulder out from underneath you. And look over that right arm, breathing in your twist. We're coming out of it, so bring the knees in, put the feet in front of the hips, lift the hips, scoot 1 inch to the left, drop knees to the right. Bring the left knee in, even moving the right shoulder out from underneath you, and right hand outside left thigh. Look over that left arm. Go ahead and come on out of it. Now, we're going to bring the knees back in and cross the ankles. I want you to rock to sit one more time, and then spread your legs really wide. Remove the flesh from the sit bones. And then move the flesh from the inner thighs. So see if you can spread the legs as wide as you can and flex your feet. Inhale, lift the arms. And on the exhale, bring the right elbow inside the right knee could go to a block, and reach the left fingers towards the right toes. They don't have to touch. And you can stay here, or maybe take your right hand to your left thigh, or even take the right hand to the inner right arch, and then try to open the heart. You don't want to put that left shoulder down. You want to pull the left shoulder back and look up over the left shoulder. And wherever you are, let's breathe 5 breaths. And then last breath is here. And let's go ahead and come on out of it. Find an inhale, come all the way up. And on the exhale, let's bring the left elbow inside the left knee or to a block. And then bring the right fingers towards the left toes, knowing they don't have to touch. And maybe left hand to the right hip or left hand to the inner left arch. We're going to open up the shoulders, so pull that right shoulder back and gaze up. Breathe. Close your eyes, though. You're going to look up with your nose, but close those eyes and breathe for 5 breaths. Just one more breath here. Now inhale, come all the way up. We're going to take 2 folds. Tip the fingers behind you for the first one. Inhale. And exhale, hinge and fold. Now you can stay here, walk the arms forward. Try to keep the spine straight on this one. I'm going to let you round the spine on the next one. And you can stay here, or you can take peace fingers and thumbs to big toes and pull the heart forward. That'll help you keep the length. And just breathe for 5. And inhale, come up. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together for a cobbler's pose for our final fold. So bring the soles of the feet together and kind of make a bigger diamond here, okay? And then you're going to palms up. You're just going to round, take the palms forward, and take your head towards your feet. And this is a very passive cobbler's pose. Try to soften the shoulders and just find what feels really good here. Very passive fold, and find that breath where you breathe out longer than you breathe in, and try to think of yourself as a very wet noodle, so there's no tension anywhere in your body. You just give the head a shake, no tension in that neck or head, and take 10 breaths here. Soften as much as you can. Two more breaths. And then inhale, slowly come all the way up. Close the knees together. Take your hands behind your thighs, lift your heart, inhale. And on the exhale, all the way to your spine. Arms go wide, palms up. Actually, bring the heels by your butt. I want you to drop the knees to the left and right very gently. So that was for me, that's a big stretch. So very gently work that low back out if it needs it. Don't go crazy. And then when it feels good and your low back feels nice and good again, I want you to come to stillness. And then extend the left leg long. Extend the right leg long. Let the toes turn out to the opposite edges of the room. And close those eyes and just forget about the breathing. Melt into your mat. Job well done. You took care of yourself. Congratulate yourself for showing up for class, taking care of your body. And rest. Yeah, when you're ready, bring the knees into the belly. Wrap your arms around your shins. Rock a little side to side. Massaging that low back one last time. And when you're ready, drop the knees to the right. Bring the right arm under the right ear. Take a couple breaths here, and I'm going to read to you while you're here. Second Timothy chapter 1, verse 12. I know whom I have believed, and am convinced that he is able to guard what I have entrusted to him for that day. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 12. Who knows your secrets? Who is the person with whom you share your hurts, hopes, heartaches, and happiness? When we tell a spouse, friend, or family member something in confidence, we are exercising our trust in them. We're telling them because we're confident in their discretion, their love for us, and their commitment to our relationship. But even the most trusted friend, partner, or confidant can betray your confidence and destroy your trust. Even as we forgive them and try to rebuild the relationship, we're also reminded that Jesus knows our secrets and he guards our hearts better than anyone. He will never betray us, condemn us, or belittle us. We never have to worry about telling the truth, the whole truth, about our feelings, failures, and fumbles with God. He holds all of us, the good and the bad, close to him, loving us as his precious child. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 12. I know whom I have believed, and am convinced that he is able to guard what I have entrusted to him for that day. Take 2 more breaths where you're at. And then when you're ready and it's at your own pace, come back to that easy seat you start your practice in and take your time. There's no hurry. Be mindful which leg you put in front of the other. We'll stretch the neck out briefly before we close. Take your hands behind you, bind the hands, and bring your hands to your right hip. Now draw the shoulder heads together, and then take your right ear to your right shoulder, and stretch that left neck. Inhale, lift the nose to the sky, glance up. On the exhale, bring your chin towards your right shoulder. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, lift the nose. And go ahead and tint the fingers behind you, lean back and switch your legs. And then take your hands and bind your hands and bring them to your left hip bone. Now hug those shoulder tips together and take the left ear to the left shoulder, stretching the right neck. Inhale, lift the nose up, look up. Exhale, bring your chin to the same collarbone. Breathing. Inhale, lift the nose, excuse me. Exhale, the arms up. Lace the hands together and turn the palms up. And exhale, round the palms forward. Tuck your chin and stretch through that upper back one more time. Inhale, lift the nose and the hands, and then press the palms together and slide the hands to your heart center. Close your eyes and tuck your chin and acknowledge the gift that you've been given. You have a beating heart, you have breath in your lungs, and every single breath you take is a great gift. We breathe together twice. Inhale, fill the lungs up. Retain the breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, big sigh out. Once more with gratitude. Inhale, fill the lungs all the way up. Retain the breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, big sigh out. The strength in me honors the strength in each one of you with the deepest respect and with much love. Thank you for spending this time with me.